The support of Restless development is because they give us a lot of support to be and have youth voices from Latin America and international spaces. And they give us skills, they give us what to say, and they give us spaces to talk about our own advocacies, about our own context, and how our countries has been in sexual and reproductive rights.
What gave me the confidence to feel like I can provide solutions to problems was I had people that believed in me, believe in young people, then engage them. Secondly, empower them. You can empower them through training, empower them through putting them into decision-making forums, give them positions, give them a role to play.
Doing capacity strengthening for them, how they do advocacy, giving them opportunities to engage with stakeholders at the state level or at the country level, even internationally, is one of the things that has strengthened youth leadership in the We Lead project. And it's one model that I think has worked strongly for us as the community of action, not just in Nigeria.
Role, I think what I've seen is like the huge capacity that these young women have to lead their communities and their countries into creating meaningful change in their communities. So we need to make sure that in every space that we have a seat at the table, we're also bringing young people to sit at that same table.
So I think the We Lead program has really proved that young people can, that when we trust and invest in the potential of young people, they can lead transformative change in their communities. And I think as development partners, as donors, there is a responsibility to continue trusting and listening to young people, to work and collaborate with them as partners in co-creating solutions that address the narratives in their own communities.
The SRH Alliance Uganda was the host of the We Lead program in Uganda, and we were able to see a lot of big achievements. Our biggest success was seeing youth leadership in motion. We were able to work with many youth-led organizations, and many of them have improved their capacity. We have seen building capacity of not just youth leaders, but also advocates to advocate for change in the different communities that they are working in. They are also able to take on leaders and hold duty bearers accountable. We are also able to hold social accountability initiatives. So we have youth leadership really taking center in the district level, at the community level, in the schools, in the health facilities. So we believe this has been core to the success of the program.
The We Lead project is only one project out of so many other projects that are occurring in the development work. And we can see from the We Lead project how intentional capacity strengthening tailored towards the needs per country, because what is obtainable in Nigeria is not necessarily what is obtainable in Kenya, even though our context might be similar. So that intentionality in how capacity strengthening is organized is very important.
I think a way to give a strength to youth voices, youth leaderships, and youth advocates is to give us access to spaces like steering committees. This is so important because we're gonna have access to, because you cannot talk about youth advocate without youth people. We don't just want to be a face on a poster, we want to be in the same table of the people who make decisions.
The first thing that I'll always say, please fund us. I know Restless Development has done a lot of work on funding. There's AU, EU, Youth Lab. I've seen a lot of grants that Restless Development gives. So systematic funding, and especially I speak here as an African young founder.
So really at individual level, we've really focused on creating platforms that enable young people to explore their leadership skills. At community level, following the leadership skills and training that we've been doing, we see that the rights holders have gone ahead to mobilize other young people into strong movements in their communities, either as peer educators, as counselors, as advocates. So we see that they've been able to really multiply youth leadership. So we see that within the community, there is that, individual agency of young people that has been built. They've been able to advocate to district leaders, to community leaders, to religious leaders, to cultural leaders, to influence and challenge the negative norms that really affect the sexual reproductive health and rights.
It's just because we want to be and have youth power, women's empowerment in our contest. We want to have the skills.
The young people are the leaders of today and tomorrow. We are the custodian of innovation. We are the most tech-savvy people, in the whole world. So if we want, and we are shaping a world that is technology-based and enabled, then young people are very central in developing.
I have seen youth leadership plays so many roles, even in the lives of the young people themselves individually, because you will see how competent that they are. You will see that they are professionals. By the time you're actively, meaningfully engaging youth into leadership positions, holding them accountable for what they are supposed to do as a result timeline, coupled with the training, the structures you've put in place, the system, I bet you every young person engaged this way always end up providing more result than you expected.
For me, I would say youth leadership has been one of the key drivers of our program. We have seen a lot of innovation that we have benefited from young people. We have seen a lot of passion, because young people are passionate, they are full of energy, and they are fearless. I think we have also come to appreciate the courage that they have exhibited across the 5 years that we have worked with them.
We have done a lot within Restless Development and the We Lead program by implementing the youth-led research, for example, ensuring that the research that they do includes youth-led methodologies.
I'll give an example. Intersex Nigeria is comprised of some brilliant young people who have used research and data to engage stakeholders, especially the State Ministry of Health in Nigeria. And this came about from capacity strengthening. Capacity strengthening cannot be overflogged.
If you engage young people in leadership in rooms, it drives into both their individual changes, community change through intervention, even in policy.